Look at this one. Look how cute she is.
Hey guys, Mars Rose here on the scene from New York City at the Red Carpet Gala event for Back to the Future the musical. With its success in the West End of London the past couple of years, the Back to the Future musical has finally arrived here in America and is making its epic debut right here on Broadway. We've been invited out to chat with the stars of this stage production of the iconic film trilogy, but some of the legacy cast from the movies themselves will also be here tonight as well. This is my first red carpet segment from a Broadway show, and I can't wait to see how similar or different it may be from all the Hollywood red carpets I've done in the past. Well, the future's just beginning, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. So you look amazing, of course. Are you excited about tonight? Are you having a good time?
I'm so thrilled. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe that I'm like a part of another franchise that just has such passionate fans that already love what we're doing before we even, they even step in the doors. So it's really cool.
How are you feeling tonight?
I feel electric. We worked so hard for this moment, and we've had our previews, but this is like the pinnacle. This is the gala opening, and we're so excited to bring the show to Broadway.
So for fans of the movies who have not seen this Broadway adaptation yet, what would you say that they should expect from this musical?
What you should expect is truly the spirit of Back to the Future. People say to me, well, why don't you guys do Back to the Future Part 4? What they're really saying is, I want to see something that gives me the same emotional high that I got when I saw Back to the Future the first time. And that's what you get when you see this show. But you don't just get it once. Every time you come back, you get it again and again, because it's live. These are people right here in front of you, a live orchestra. It's like nothing else. It's fabulous. Now, if you haven't seen the movies, it doesn't matter. You can thoroughly enjoy it. But if you're a big Back to the Future geek, we've got a whole bunch of Easter eggs in here. And so you'll have fun looking for them.
Oh, you can expect the movie that you know and love multiplied by 1,000. It's the extent of the cinematography is taken to the next level on the stage, which I know sounds a little crazy, but once you see it, you're going to be like, I never thought that they could create the heart and intensity of what we see on that film on the stage, but there's nothing like it on Broadway.
What you can expect is we're not reinventing the story at all. The story is kind of perfect. So you're seeing another incarnation of what is traditionally Back to the Future. What is fascinating about our show is that we're pushing the envelope so much technically and cinematically that this is probably the most adventurous and ambitious show that combines a cinematic quality of being in a musical in a live theater than anything I've ever been a part of. And I think probably for most people coming to see the show, I think their minds are going to be blown mostly for that reason.
Well, I think they'll be very pleasantly surprised that it is a really faithful adaptation of the movie. So I think it's going to give you everything you're hoping for and some more. Obviously, because there's music, we get even more time with these characters that we love. We get to spend more time in their inner thoughts because of music, and there's some fun theatrical surprises as well.
To the fans, the one thing they can really expect is the characters are really beloved and they're taken great care of. The next thing they can expect and enjoy is what's the same and what's different, because there's a lot that's different, but it's all great. Everything we did was try to embrace the film, and at the same time we had to make a musical. We had to make it our own. So it's really special that way. And the dialogue between the musical and the movie is really great. It's a really good artistic conversation between the theater and the film. And that's mainly because we all care so much about what we're doing here.
Fans who love the movie can expect a love letter from Broadway to the movie. It's the perfect mixture of Broadway glitz and glam with the movie that we know and love. And then you add in this layer of the audience, which is the best part, because then they get to go on the journey with us. It is the perfect show for family, friends, relatives, cousins, uncles, brothers, whatever. It's for generations. It's for everybody. And you're going to come back again and again, I promise, because there's something to see every chance you go.
I think that for folks who are fans of the films and fans of the franchise and all of the things that have come before, they're going to get exactly what they want. It's Bob Gale, it's Alan Silvestri, it's all of the things that you love about the movie, plus more. So you're going to get to come, you're going to get to have the moments you want, plus it's a musical. I like to think of it as like sort of an alternate timeline, a third timeline where people break out into song.
We get the benefit in a musical of being able to kind of sing out loud your innermost thoughts, which in a movie might be like a close-up. It might be a close-up of kind of like a puzzled look. But in the musical, we get to kind of hear the thoughts of what that puzzled look is. And then I get to sort of also like physicalize it. And also we get to see like Doc Brown dance, because we all want to see that.
Love. I think they can expect that we love the property. We love everything they do in the movie. We want to keep it intact, and we want to give them everything that they're already expecting and more.
So what is one movie that has not been turned into a production that you would love to see like happen? Oh my gosh.
That's a great question.
Wow.
What would I like to see, like, movie turn into a musical?
You might stump me on this. I might have to walk down there and come back.
Oh, wow.
That's a tough one.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Okay, well, Hugh is going to kill me for this because this is his idea. This is Hugh's idea. I'm not stealing it. But we just had this conversation about how much we love Jim Carrey and The Truman Show and what an amazing musical that would make, and he's writing it, so.
That's so fun. I love that.
I think Zoolander would be really very funny.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, and the other ones I don't even want to say because I don't want anybody out there getting any ideas before I get one.
Burlesque. There, I said it. I think it's an incredible movie musical, and I think to add it to the stage would be, I would audition. I'd be ready.
I love a film that's actually kind of from the same era. It's called The Last Starfighter.
My dad loves that.
I love that you said that. Robert Preston's amazing in that film. The aliens are great. It's a sort of an underdog story. Wouldn't that be good? I think it'd be super good. And also Casey playing that role would be amazing.
There's a movie from 1979 called The Rose, and I'm actually adapting that into a stage show right now. So,
Ferris Bueller. I like Ferris Bueller. I like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's really fun. I would love that one. And there's a couple other ones that I have in my mind, but I would love to maybe work on them, so I won't say them. I'm gonna maybe write them myself. I don't know if I could write the Ferris Bueller one, but I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I'll take a crack at it. Yeah.
Endgame.
Okay. Never heard that one before.
That'd be a really long show, wouldn't it?
Just a little.
I think it'd be fun.
Hands down, I would love to see That Thing You Do, starring Tom Hanks, made into a movie musical. I think it's a good one.
Superman. Let's get Superman. Have they ever done a stage thing on Superman? I don't think they have.
I don't think so. I feel like a Disney musical should always be translated into, a movie should always be translated, like I'm ready for Princess and the Frog, Tangled, I think that would be amazing. Hercules might be coming, so like fingers, ears crossed, Mickey ears crossed. We could talk about this all night, I'm ready.
Family Stone. Have you guys seen Family Stone? Okay, Sarah Jessica Parker. It's like all kinds of people. It's all kinds of amazing people. It's like a huge, amazing cast, and it's so funny. It's a romantic comedy. That would nail it on Broadway. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna choreograph it. Are we gonna do this?
Yes.
Let's make it happen.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
They haven't turned Dumbo into a musical yet.
Okay.
No, it's like one of my favorite films because he's so innocent. The only thing he says is "Mom." Yes.
Our producer always jokes about Top Gun. And just the challenge in doing it all in like, fighter airplanes or something, figure out what that would be, in like some kind of dance.
I would love to see a musical made of a movie that nobody saw called The Death of Stalin, which was one of the funniest movies I ever saw. But, they're not going to do it. Maybe, who knows?
When you're not like performing or doing rehearsals, what are shows that you have seen that you love, or shows that you're wanting to see?
Like Broadway shows? Ones that are out right now, I really want to see Sweeney. I've heard that's amazing.
I'd love to see Shucked.
I saw Kimberly Akimbo, and I thought that was like the sweetest, most beautiful, just original, fun story that I've seen on Broadway in a long time.
I've heard Parade is amazing, but that's closing so soon, so I might miss it.
I didn't see it again this trip but I love the Book of Mormon. I think that's a fabulous show.
Great House, I heard, was amazing. So sad it's closing.
Oh, I would love to see New York, New York.
It's so good.
I know, I'd love to see it. You know, Susan Stroman, I'm a huge fan. I've worked with her many times, so I feel like anything she touches is beautiful.
I'd never seen a stage production of Chicago, so I got to see that, and it's really good to see it on the stage. Way better than the movie.
What happens to me is I get home when you're in rehearsal at about like 7 o'clock at night, and I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, on Sunday, I saw Here Lies Love, and I have a friend in it, Leah Salonga, and a couple of friends who invested in the show. It was written by David Byrne and Fatboy Slim. It's a wonderful show, and so, you know, I recommend that certainly.
Oh, I'm dying to see Parade. That's one I'm absolutely dying to see. That's all I've heard, is that it's just like a beautiful piece of art, and it seems very timely of what's going on in our world, and the work that is done in it, I've heard, is, I mean, just simply the best, and so I'm dying to see that.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to go to Sweeney Todd yet. I've heard wonderful things about it. I have friends in Anne Juliet, and I've heard great things about that.
I see everything, and I'm so whenever I want to get a recharge, I go see a show.
Yeah, I saw New York, New York, and had a great time. I saw Shucked and had a great time. Jack O'Brien did an amazing job directing that.
It's like nutrition. You got to see what's going on, and I get inspired by my colleagues' performances, so I see a show all the time.
I saw Some Like It Hot. Amazing, incredible stuff. We've been very lucky to have a couple of days when we weren't in shows, when I could go see stuff. But there's more. There's always more that I want to see.
Well, I had a little blast from the past and went to see Some Like It Hot, which I just thought was fantastic.
How do you guys feel that, like, now like a film that must have been so important to you, I'm sure, still to this day, obviously, it's Back to the Future. Come on. How do you feel that it's now in a musical and you have all this music? It's so, like, how do you guys feel about it?
Crazy. It's crazy. Awesomely amazing. First of all, it works.
Yes.
I mean, they have adapted it even to make sense now. I got to see it in London, and it's amazing. Tell all your friends, I don't care if you're not even into musicals, come see this show because it is so good.
What's it like seeing Back to the Future now from a film into, like, a musical? What do you hope to experience with this?
I'm stoked to see it because I love this movie. So Back to the Future all the way. I'm already a diehard fan, so I'm excited to see what they do in here and add some music.
So how do you feel that now this amazing film, Back to the Future, is now a Broadway musical?
I think it's a great idea, and I have a feeling it's going to be just very entertaining and a big hit, and I hope it is.
When the show runs on its national tour, there will definitely be some changes, because we modified the theater because we already know we were booked in here for 6 months. When you're booked into a regional theater for a month, you can't change stuff in the theater the way we can. Certain things are not going to be done when it plays next summer in Cleveland and Charlotte. The dimensions of every theater is a little bit different. We have a wider stage here, so we were able to do some things with the wideness of the stage that we couldn't do in London. We have more storage space on either side of the wings, so we restaged certain things to take advantage of that. The most important thing, though, is that the acoustics in this theater are beyond great. So the show sounds better here than it sounds in London, and it's just a joy.
Well, that's going to do it from the Red Carpet Gala for Back to the Future the Musical here on Broadway. It was so much fun having the chance to chat with actors from both the musical and the original film trilogy, plus some of the special guests who made their way down the red carpet. Seeing a bit of Hollywood and Broadway come together for tonight's historic premiere event was truly an unforgettable experience. Thank you all so much for joining us on this adventure. If you're a Back to the Future fan, you have to come check this musical out. Head to backtothefuturemusical.com to check out times and dates, whether you're going to come see it in New York, in London, or in a town near you when it goes on national tour next summer. You're going to have a great time. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with anyone you know who also loves Back to the Future. Special thanks to HalloweenCostumes.com for supplying me with this amazing costume. I got a lot of love from the whole cast, and it was so great.
I love your outfit.
Thank you.
You're me.
I love yours.
Yeah, you're me. This is great.
Yay!
I love what you are wearing.
Thank
You look fantastic.
I love the life preserver. Yeah, sure.
Listen, you keep dressing like that, we might call you up on stage to come in the show. So,
Well, first of all, you look amazing, Marty McFly.
You look gorgeous. You look
Honestly, so do you.
You look flawless. How are
Nice
you?
vest. Yeah.
Love your outfit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You look incredible.
Thank you. You too.
You're ready to go. You ready?
Thank you.
Let's join the show. Let's go.
Oh, I wish. Don't forget to head to HalloweenCostumes.com for a huge selection of Back to the Future costumes, accessories, and merchandise. On the scene from Back to the Future the Musical in New York City, I'm Mars. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the future.